Rob and Slim Show.
Hey, it's RJ Mitte.
RJ Mitte, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Good,
Very
good.
good.
Actor, most known for Breaking Bad. And what do you prefer to be called from Breaking Bad? Is it Flynn or is it Walt Jr.?
Hey, man, you take your pick. I'm all good with Walt Jr., but if you want to call me Flynn, be my guest.
Flynn is a cool name, dude. I loved that through the whole series. Like I'm not done with it yet.
Thank you, man.
I'm like halfway through the last season myself, but it's
Oh, you got a good one. It gets really good towards the end.
yeah, oh yeah. I forget what was it when he killed the chicken guy. What was his name?
Gustavo Fring.
Yes,
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yes,
Yeah.
like once that was like crazy. I don't know. I can't really side with Walt anymore on much. Like there was always like a point where it was like, okay, he still had to do that to get it done, but I don't know. Now it's like
I think that's where. Well, he had to make the decision of does he continue down the path of righteousness or does he fight for that money and make his name as Heisenberg? And
yes.
I think that's really the discontinuation of that.
He also like made the one he had the one conversation with Jesse where he explained how he got screwed out of that company years ago, and it was kind of like his pride, and like you kind of like can't fault him for that.
Well, you can't, but you can. There's a fine line.
Yes.
I have to say, RJ, your character was the only character that I never like hated. Like I always liked that character. Where like
Yes.
there were times where I hated Walt. There were times where I hated Jesse.
It took me a long time to warm up to Skylar.
Yeah.
Oh, she was rough.
Yeah. Oh man, I felt so bad for Anna because she got a lot of hate from that, but she's so amazing.
Oh.
And thanks for not hating me.
I heard that too about the actor from Game of Thrones, the one that played Joffrey. Like people would like approach him on the street, like yelling at him, telling him how much of a jerk he was. And he's like,
Alfie Allen. He's a buddy of mine. I met over the years. He's a great guy, but yeah, people like really did not like Joffrey. I'm thinking of. Sorry. I got confused. You're talking about the kid. You're talking about the king.
yes.
Yeah. I did a convention with him, and man, people would be like, I not like him at all, but he's the sweetest guy. He was so nice when I met him.
Yes, that's what a lot of people I heard say.
It's like people have a hard time like realizing that okay, the TV show is just TV. That's not who they are in real life.
Well, different. Like you're living with these people. These people are in your home. You're watching them. You're watching them evolve, and you're watching them sometimes kill characters that you love. So it pulls at your heart physically.
Yes, absolutely. I wanted to ask you too, RJ. Growing up, because you have cerebral palsy, the crutches you use on the show Breaking Bad, do you need them in real life?
No, I don't. I through years and years of physical therapy, occupational therapy, and just kind of always keeping that going. I had AFOs and SNFOs when I was younger, and I used crutches a little bit for therapy, but for the most part, I was very at a young age put into physical therapy and occupational therapy.
Okay.
And I couldn't also tell hot and cold. So like I did the whole circuit.
How long did it take to start for your body to start recognizing that kind of stuff?
It's still taking time to recognize stuff. I mean, one of those things. The thing with any type of physical disability, and mental really, is repetition. And you can get a habit in 20 days, but you can fall out of a habit just as quickly. And I think it's kind of training that mind and that body to work together and really building that elasticity and that memory of how you walk and how you talk to keep it going.
Oh wow! I was gonna say too, as an actor with that, do you find it harder to land roles, or?
It's a fine line of I'm not disabled enough, or I'm not able enough. It's this weird counterbalance of what is disabled and what's not disabled, and I'm very selective over the roles I pick. I turn down a lot of work just because it's not for me, and they try to make me more pronounced into disability. And some roles I accept for that because of the heart behind it. And, it's a weird industry I work in. It's a weird world, but I make it work. I do a lot of other jobs and other entities that kind of keep me afloat.
Cool.
But I'm always working.
I saw too. Your first role was Hannah Montana, and you played the school bully.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't actually a school bully. I got bullied by the school bully.
Oh.
So I was an extra on Hannah Montana the whole first season.
Oh wow.
And I had a couple of roles here and there. And one of the episodes was the bully episode where she comes in and she grabs a baseball out of this kid's hand and crushes it in front of their face, like to I'm gonna grind you in dust type thing. And she took my ball. That's what happened.
I love the scene too in Breaking Bad when you guys are clothes shopping and the kids were being dicks and Walt just like leaves, comes back in the store and beats the shit out of them. That was amazing. That was that was cool too. Like
I think so many people get behind it. Yeah.
And like you also like it was a great cause he did it for, but you also saw what like he was capable of too. Like,
well, I think it was one of those things where like everyone's thinking it and everyone wants to do something, but no one acts and no one really makes that gesture.
Yes. Did you have that growing up as a kid?
I did in certain ways. I dealt with my fair share of bullies. I think at some point in our life we all have a bully.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how old you are.
Yep.
It could be anyone. But I did, and I grew up with a Marine grandfather, so it was one of those things like that. You don't back down. You stand your ground and you hold you firm. And luckily, when I did that, I had friends that supported me in that action. So I got beat up a couple of times. A lot of name calling, a lot of stuff like that, but
yeah,
luckily for me, I was very lucky into my position, and either I turned the other cheek, or if I couldn't, I fought back. And I think those are kind of the only two options you can do in those situations, and it's part of life.
Sometimes people, that's all they understand is if you stand up to them, like they'll keep coming at you no matter what. Like, but once you stand up for yourself, they fucking respect you after that. So.
And then it's a weird double-edged sword, and like it's kind of like that moment of either you step up or you have to run, and I think that it's better to confront it head on and face what you're afraid of.
That's awesome. And where are you from? Because I think Wikipedia said Mississippi, but IMDb said Louisiana.
So I got a very convoluted history. So I'm actually adopted. I'm adopted out of Mississippi. And I was adopted at birth. I don't really know my birth parents, but my parents my mom's from Louisiana and my dad's from Texas, and they divorced when I was 3 months old. So I was kind of between the two, and I've been in Los Angeles now for 13 years.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I saw that you are in LA now, but yeah, no, that's why I always at the beginning introduce somebody originally from, but I couldn't tell with you, so that's why
it's a secret.
We'll get to that one day. One day. Well, what was
when the aliens come?
What's one of your favorite memories from Breaking Bad?
I think for me, one of my favorite memories is the pilot, and that scene that you mentioned of where Walt beats up the bullies. It's because that was kind of the first time me, Brian, and Anna worked together in a very fun, in a very close way, and we got to improv some there, and we got to really utilize the space, and it was kind of that like, wow, this is this moment. This here is something that really is about to change a lot for me, and I get to work with these amazing talents, and it was a surreal experience.
That's awesome.
Did you guys kind of know it was going to blow up the way it did? No, you can never tell when something's going to blow up. Now now everything has super hype. Everything you see online, everything that you see in the movies now everything is super hype and blowing up. But like at the moment, this was when we didn't really have the media formats. We didn't really have that. And and Breaking Bad was kind of a very subtly critically acclaimed show. It wasn't really very popular worldwide or really nationally wide, but it really had heart to it, and we knew we had heart to it, and we believed in it. And I think that's what really drove the show is all the characters were at the right place at the right time, and we believed in what we were doing.
That's awesome. I was going to ask you, too, I don't know if it's only rumors now or if anything's been confirmed, but I've heard that they're considering AMC making some Breaking Bad movies. Have you heard about that?
I know as much as you on that. I mean, I'm all for a movie, kind of reunite everything and keep that going. I miss working on that professional level of work, having that camaraderie and having the ability to work on that level. So I'm always welcoming a Breaking Bad movie, but as far as I know, I'm not in them.
Oh, why not? Oh no! Don't spoil anything.
I don't know.
Don't spoil
I don't know. They mentioned that. No one tells me nothing. I'm low man on the totem pole, man.
I had seen two just last week. The Netflix original you were in, RJ Timeshare. I was pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
pretty cool. I kind of wish the end wrapped up a little neater just for me, because it kind of was open. But that was a really good movie, and your part was really good. Your part was awesome.
Oh, thank you, man. We had an amazing time. The real name is Tiempo Compartido, but Timeshare. But we shot in Acapulco, and I was there 2 weeks, and I fell in love with the cast. We had one of the best groups and teams that I've had in a long time on that show, and Miguel Rodarte and me are very good friends. He's one of the main characters, and I loved it. I had such a blast.
That's cool.
I do a lot of speaking. I do a lot of motivational speaking and a lot of advocacy work. And at the time, I was just kind of like in my mind, do I make a difference? What am I doing with this? At the same time, if I wanted to do something, I could do some really evil shit. I could be a supervillain if I wanted to. And when this role came up, I was like, he's a supervillain. I want to play that.
Yes. You were the evil guy running the company, just planting seeds in people. It was good. Cool.
It's so deceitful, but I love it. And that's actually a really big issue that we have with timeshares in the world.
Yes. I was always told, never.
I don't know if you have one or not.
I was always told no, but everyone said, no, stay away from that. My dad, I remember when I was young, don't ever go to those pitches.
I actually got to be honest, and I'm probably going to sound really dumb for this, but I don't even know what timeshare is.
You're getting a timeshare then. I'm going to sign you up.
Timeshare.
All right.
I know a guy.
Good old timeshare Slim over there.
Yeah. What do you want? You want to go to Cabo? I got a place for you in Cabo. $2,500 a year.
That sounds good.
Sign him up.
Yeah, man. I'm very lucky though with what I've been able to do in my career, my path, and if you look at my work, I try to be very selective in how I'm presented and what I present to the public. And I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky with the choices I've taken, and I always have a good time, and I've been very lucky to work with some of the best people in the business.
That's cool.
And I just only hope to continue.
Have you ever second guessed yourself? Have you ever turned something down and then been like, maybe I should have took that?
All the time, every day. But it's once you turn away, you just gotta keep walking.
Yes.
It's one of those things where you don't want to look back, because as soon as you look back, that's when you get taken out. It's oh hey, it's one of those moments where it's when you lock eyes with someone and then something happens, or if someone throws a ball and you turn and look at them, and then next thing you know, you see the ball come in the frame and hit you. That's what it gets down to.
Yeah. RJ, I wanted to ask if you would improv an awkward breakfast scene with us. An awkward, Breaking Bad breakfast scene. I was going to play Walt. I figured you could be Flynn, and Slim could be Skylar. And our own, we got Lamborghini here. I figured he could be Holly, the baby.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
All right.
It's been so long since I've seen Breaking Bad. Hold on. I don't even know how to
Don't
do a
worry.
Skylar.
Well, Skylar,
Maybe you should be Holly.
so you want to be Skylar, Slambo?
Now I'll be the baby.
Okay,
All right, I can tell
he's
Skylar.
going with the baby. All right.
I'm gonna just talk like this, if that's all right.
All right. Where's
Not
my
a good
It's
Skylar.
better if you don't talk.
Where's my bacon, Skylar? I have cancer.
Oh, sad face.
Oh, it just got rough. Slambo's making.
Life got rough.
Where's my bacon? I have cancer, Skylar.
What? I already
Oh,
told
man.
you. I ran out of bacon.
Baba.
Does Walt Jr.
Wait,
get? Walt Jr. has bacon. He's got a plate full of bacon.
Baba.
Oh, yeah, I got a case of bacon in the trunk.
Baba.
What's up with that, Skylar?
I only had enough
Yeah.
for Walt Jr.
That's why I hang out with Jesse, a guy in his 20s.
Oh, adorable. Where's my dad at? Why are you? Who are you?
That was really awkward.
I was very awkward.
So awkward. So awkward. You did say awkward. You did mean awkward.
He's just making raspberries.
Thank you, RJ. That was awesome.
If I've never caught in a scene before, but this is definitely the first one.
I'm gonna get an email right after this. Please make sure this doesn't go up anywhere.
Please, no.
You were also
Put
on.
it everywhere. Plaster it.
Ah, yes. You were also on Robot Chicken, right, RJ?
I did do the robot chicken. I was very excited about that.
That's awesome. Yes. Did you actually get to meet those guys?
Yeah, I met Seth Green a few times over the years, and I love his work. I think Seth's amazing, and he's always so kind, and he's just such a talent, man. And I've watched Robot Chicken since pretty much it came out, and having the opportunity to do that, I actually rapped on Robot Chicken. I did breakfast rap, and Brian and me, I think one of the other Breaking Bad guys did it too. But yeah, I came in and did it, and what was crazy is I didn't know I had an extra scene, and they go, "Oh, so you're gonna flip to page 26 and you're gonna do this voice?" And I was like, "Wait, what? I'm so unprepared for this," but I loved it, and it was a blast.
Yeah. I was going to say, too, just talking about Adult Swim, there's a scene in Breaking Bad where you have a friend staying over and you guys are watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That just made me so happy. I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. Like, Adult Swim has done such great content for so long, and especially with Hunger Force and Robot Chicken. And,
Yeah.
I'm a Mr. Pickles guy at Metalopolis.
I can't get into Mr. Pickles, but I love Metalocalypse.
Dr. Roxo.
I like Mr. Pickles itself. I like the dog. I want a dog like Mr. Pickles, like a little bit less satanic, but like all the same powers.
It was too satanic for me. That was just the problem. And I don't know. I loved Moral Oral, which definitely had the satanic undertones.
Whoa, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
I was gonna ask too, RJ. Like, you necessarily never had
Yeah.
scenes with Bob Odenkirk, who plays Saul, or Bill Burr in Breaking Bad. But did you ever have interactions with them off scene?
Yeah, I was in contact with everyone from the cast, and me and Bob had some great conversations. I did have one scene with Saul Goodman, and that was towards the end in the car wash shop.
Oh, cool.
And I came in and I was like, "You're the guy on the posters." Spoiler alert, by the way.
I love that. I'm sorry, RJ, but my girlfriend Ryder had told me to watch for the ribbon he wears after that plane accident. Like, there's the ribbons everyone wears for that plane crash, and he wears his for the rest of the show. Like, it's just so
wow, I
great.
never noticed that. Yeah.
Yes.
Forever. He's just milking it. Just milking everything he can. I love it. Do y'all watch Better Call Saul?
I haven't started that. I'm going to binge that next because I'm binging Breaking Bad right now.
I saw the first
well.
3 seasons. I love it.
Cool.
No, it's great. That's all the same crew and the same writers team, and it's really cool to see the evolution on that. And, Bob Odenkirk, I loved his work from from SNL to Mr. Show and all the other amazing things he's done as a comedian and writer. And
He is.
you know,
he's
I'm just so
hilarious.
happy that he has this opportunity in Better Call Saul to do what he's doing. I love it.
That's awesome.
But yeah, man, I'm really excited. By the way, did you see I'm on a new show for Stars?
What is it for?
I just got on a new show called Now Apocalypse. So it's crazy. Check it out. It's a crazy series, and it's evolving very rapidly.
What
You
is
said
that
it's on Stars?
On Stars?
It's on Stars, called Now Apocalypse.
Now Apocalypse?
Yeah, no
Okay.
Apocalypse.
Cool. And what is your character in that?
I play a character called Leif. Love interest. You just have to watch and see. It's a very interesting show. Let's just say the least.
Nice.
I can't go into too many details. I'm very proud of being a part of it. I have a small part, but I'm really excited that I get to work with the individuals that I'm working with.
Awesome.
When does it air?
It's airing March 10th on Stars.
Cool. I was going to ask you, too, you've mentioned that you're working with some great people, and you have worked with some great people, but is there anybody that you still dream of working opposite against?
You know, I have quite a few. I have so many people that I want to work with, and that I have worked with that I want to continue to work with. But you know, I think it changes. I'm trying to hopefully get into some action flicks and really push that forward. You know, there's so many amazing talents that are in our industries, and so many legends that really have been creating amazing content, and it's really just kind of now figuring out really how can I fit in these projects to be a part of them, and like what I can do to get out there and just enjoy my craft.
That's awesome. Well, RJ, too, I wanted to ask, too, real quick, if you could say, this is RJ Mitte and you're listening to the Rob and Slim Show, or just something like that.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Yeah. All right, cool. Hey, guys, this is RJ Mitte, and you're listening to the Rob and Slim Show.
Thank you,
Awesome.
dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Dude, no worries. Thank y'all, man. And check out Now Apocalypse, and it's something that, again, I'm very proud of, and I'm glad you enjoyed Timeshare, because that was something really that I really enjoyed, and I was so happy to see that it's getting out and really making waves. And you know, the guy that did that, he really was trying to make this kind of eerie, illuminated, but beautiful work, and I think we really captured
It
that.
almost reminded me of a Tim Burton film with the colors and just the characters, like the quirkiness. Yeah, it was like it hit like a Tim Burton nerve in me for some reason. Like,
Well, if you watch The Shining, kind of, it also has like a Shining vibe to it.
Yes.
It's unique. It's so unique in so many ways, and I'm very lucky that I get to do jobs like that.
one of our buddies, Tucker Booth, he's friends with the guy that made it, so he had mentioned it in our last interview with him. So, and he mentioned you were in it, so that's what made me check it out.
Wait, Tucker, who does Tucker know?
Tucker Booth, he's a musician. He's out in L.A. He's out in like Redondo Beach, I think.
Yeah, no. I think I met Tucker before.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, he's a really cool dude. I know he's working on another project with the guy.
Small world.
Yeah, he's working on another project with the guy from Timeshare. So he had mentioned it
Awesome.
in our last interview. So yeah, that's really cool, dude.
Yeah, those are great guys and good people to be associated with.
RJ, do you also I wanted to ask real quick, do you hear from a lot of kids with cerebral palsy?
Yeah, I talk to tons of kids with CP. You know, I work with Shriners Hospitals. I work with United Cerebral Palsy. I work with a bunch of foundations and subgroups all over the world, really. That I talk with, and the community is just so massive.
I'm sure you're a big inspiration to them too.
I can only hope to be. And, I think the thing is just to keep pushing forward and to keep trying to deliver good work. And, as long as I can give people the tools to keep working and pushing forward, that's all I can hope for.
Awesome, dude. Thank you, RJ. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Hey, thank y'all so much for having me. I'm really happy to be able to be a part of this show, and there's a lot more work coming out in the next couple of years, so keep your eyes open.
Awesome, man. Hopefully we can do it again sometimes. Where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all rjmitte.com. At RJ Mitte. I'm there. If you type my name in, I'm not hard to find.
Awesome.
You need an rjmitte.com.
Yes.
Dude, someone bought it.
Somebody's squatting on it. No.
Someone bought that shit. And you know what? They're like, I tried to buy it back from them. They wanted $50,000, and then they wanted $30,000. And I was like, man,
and like a credit in Breaking
wrong
Bad.
You got to get somebody to rough that guy up, though. You got to get like Mike and Walt to go to that guy, and Jesse to go to his house.
Oh man, you have no idea. It's been like the last couple of days. I've been just ready to tear someone up. I'm about to send some people out.
If you need anyone, you give us a call, RJ. We got your back, dude.
I'll give you a call.
All right.
Done.
Thank you, RJ. This was amazing.
All right. Hey, such a pleasure. Y'all have a good day.
You too, my
Take
friend.
care.
Have a good one, man.
All right. Bye.
Bye.